Have you ever sat in a quiet room with a heavy heart, not because of loneliness, but because you feel like you are gradually fading away within your own relationship? There are relationships that outwardly look like love, but inside they slowly drain you bit by bit, leaving you exhausted without knowing why. And the scariest thing is not that the relationship is toxic, but that you are ignoring the clear warning signs only to pay a very high price. Today, you and I will go through those signs together to recognize them early and protect our hearts from unnecessary pain. 1. When love turns into control. A healthy relationship allows you to be free to be yourself, but in a toxic relationship, love becomes an excuse for control. You are asked, where are you? With whom? What are you doing? Every day, which is no longer care but surveillance. Your inner self is conflicted. You think it's because they love you a lot, but deep inside, you feel suffocated, losing your personal space. 2. When silence becomes a weapon. In love, sometimes silence is to help both parties calm down. But in a toxic relationship, silence is used as a weapon. They choose not to reply to messages, turn their back in the middle of a conversation to make you feel insecure and blame yourself. The pain does not lie in the words, but in the invisible void that torments you. What did I do wrong? 3. When words make you feel small. Love is about lifting each other up. But in a toxic relationship, words make you shrink. They criticize your dreams, mock your feelings, or compare you to others. You smile to hide your sadness, but deep inside, you feel your self-worth gradually eroding. 4. When affection comes with punishment. In true love, there is tolerance, but in a toxic relationship, affection comes with conditions. They withdraw their care if you don't comply with their wishes. Even a small refusal can make them cold or even leave. You wonder, am I being too insensitive? But in reality, you are just being emotionally manipulated. 5. When you lose yourself. This is the clearest and most painful sign. You change the way you dress, the way you speak, even give up close relationships, just to keep them around. But the more you try, the emptier you feel, because you are no longer yourself. And this is the greatest price you are paying, losing your true self for a love that is not worthy. Conclusion. In summary, there are 5 signs of a toxic relationship. Love turns into control. Silence becomes a weapon. Words make you feel small. Affection comes with punishment. And finally, you lose yourself. Do you realize you are living in such a relationship? Sometimes, love is not about staying at all costs, but having the courage to let go to find yourself again. And the remaining question for you is, do you have enough courage to choose true happiness instead of continuing to pay the price for a toxic love? Thank you for listening. If you have ever loved someone like that, be patient. And don't forget to subscribe to the Reflection channel to hear more about the things men don't say, but always want women to understand.